Hey guys, this is Oz from Oz Fine Art Studio, and I am here to remind you of some of the training that we did last week. So I'm going to jump right in. The first thing we learned about was implosions, which is right there. So I'm going to jump in and share my screen and show you guys some of the stuff that you already learned already about implosions. So let's go right into Photoshop, Adobe Photoshop, which you guys all have on your computers. And we're going to go to File, and we're going to go to Open. Okay, and it's going to open all these wonderful photos that I have here. And let me find one that I think would be good. Let's go to this one right here. I haven't done anything with that. So this is a nice photo of a stream that I took up in Big Cottonwood Canyon a few weeks ago. We got some decent color in there, some greens, and we got some blues and whites and little bits of reds and orange. And we're just going to play around in it a little bit, and we're going to create an implosion. Now, when we create an implosion, what we're going to do is we want to oversaturate this a little bit to keep our colors. So we're going to start with image. We're going to go to adjustments, and we're going to go to levels, image, adjustments, and levels. I'm going to click that, and let me get this out of the way because I am blocking it. And we're just going to move a little bit to the left. We don't want to go too dark because we're going to lose some of the clarity in the rocks. That should be plenty. And then come back a little bit to the right with our slider and brighten it up a bit. And then we're going to click OK. And we're going to come back to image. We're going to go back to adjustments, and we're going to come down to vibrance. I like to take my vibrance all the way to 100. Look how the color just popped in there. And then my saturation, I'm going to be a little bit careful. Look, it's bringing in the oranges and the reds because there was sun on the water, which you can't see. And it's bringing in some of the reds from some of the flora that's left. But we're going to go a little bit higher because we're not here to create a beautiful image. We're here to create an implosion. Although this is kind of crazy, so I'm going to click OK. And then we're going to go to Filter. And we're going to go down to Stylize. Most of you guys remember this. And we're going to come over to Extrude. Now, we did this a lot of different ways. I'm just going to do a basic implosion here. So I'm going to stay with blocks. I'm not going to go to pyramids right now. And I'm going to go from 30 on the size to 95 on the depth, just because I can. And I'm going to click OK. And the computer is going to start to think. It's going to take a little bit of while because 95 is taking the pixels way, way, way out. And it's interpolating the picture so that we see what we're going to get. So you might want to grab lunch during this. Actually not, but there are lots of ways to do this. I love the pyramid effect. We work on that a lot in our course on digital abstract art technology. But this is a basic implosion, and there you go. That's what you're going to get. I really like that. I'm going to save it, but not just yet. I like the colors. I'm going to punch them up just a tiny bit. So I'm going to go to Image, Adjustments. I'm going to go back to Vibrance, and I'm just going to go up a little bit on the Vibrance and a little bit on the Saturation, and just bring some of those colors in, make them pop a little bit more. It's good right there. I don't want too much because I don't want to be losing. If you look in the lower left, you're going to start to see we're going to lose a little clarity on some of the whites in there, and I don't want to do that. So this is good right about there. We're going to hold off on that. And I'm going to click OK. And I'm going to go to File. We're going to come down to Save As. And I'm just going to entitle this Implode. Click Enter. Make sure you're on maximum quality. Click Enter again. And we're all set. And there's our implosion. And I'm going to X out of Photoshop. And I'm going to stop the share. And that's it, guys. You have a fabulous day. I hope you like this video. This is some of what we learned in the course, just a little bit, and I'll come back with a little bit more tomorrow. You guys have an awesome day, and I'll see you on the flip side.